Hi, Mary Ann Binford families. This is Principal Martinez, and I'd like to welcome everybody to our community ELTP vote presentation. Let's get started. Again, this is our ELTP options information meeting for our Mary Ann Binford community. All right, so let's talk about the options. There are 3 options for next year's calendar. The first is Extended Learning Time Plan. That's what ELTP stands for, and that means an extra 10 days. The next option is the extra 10 days, which is the ELTP, plus an extended day. That means that students are going to go from a 6.5-hour day to a 7.5-hour day. And then our third option is the traditional calendar that we're currently on, and that's 178 school days, and that does not include 10 extra days. Okay, so the difference in the calendar is this. Students, if you can see on the graphic, students on a traditional calendar will come back to school on August the 10th. That's their first day. If we were to vote for TOPS ELTP, again, which is the 10 extra days and then the extended time in the day, students would return back to school on August the 4th, which means 5 days earlier. They would have a winter break starting on December the 19th. Whereas the traditional calendar, their winter break would begin on Wednesday. And then on the traditional calendar, students would return back to school on Friday, January the 6th. As opposed to the TOPS ELTP calendar, students would return back to school that Thursday, January the 5th. So there's a +1 difference in day if you were to go with the TOPS ELTP. And then the last day for students on the traditional is going to be May the 25th. That's usually the last day of school. If you were to vote for TOPS ELTP, last day of school would be June the 1st, which is a Thursday, which again is 5 days later. So you add those 5 days up front, the 5 days in the back, that is the total of the 10 days, not to mention the extended day where students are going to move from a 6.5 to a 7.5-hour day. All right. Well, how many other schools have already decided to go ELTP, which is, again, the extra 10 days, and how many other schools are going the extended day as well? So you can see on the graphic here that we have Armijo, Barcelona, Carlos Rey, Edward Gonzalez, Helen Cordero, Kit Carson, Mountain View, Navajo. That's all of Zone 2. That is our zone for Mary Ann Binford. They are already going those 10 extra days. The other option, again, is the TOPS. TOPS means that we would go the 10 extra days, but then we would also implement the extended day, the extended hours in the day for students. And those schools that are already implementing this are Atrisco, Lavaland, and Pajarito. So something for you guys to think about. When we talk about the benefits of extended time, we have to talk about the Genius Hour. Genius Hour is it's an extra amount of time that we implement at the end of the day, and this is students' opportunity to be able to choose a specialty, something that they really want to learn, something that they're really going to be engaged in, and that they're going to be excited about. So if you've ever thought of putting your student into soccer or basketball, some sort of after-school activity, and it just wasn't an option or available to you. This is what Genius Hour is all about. Our teachers will be able to provide extra tutoring academically. They're going to be able to provide a skill-based type of Genius Hour instruction where students are learning how to dance. They might be learning how to play guitar. They might be learning all about robotics, coding. It might be a sport. It might be cheer. There's just so many options that is going to be an option for our students. And this is going to be built into their school day. This isn't anything extra that is a cost to you. This is going to be built into their school day. Again, it's all about engagement. It's all about teaching social skills, and it's all about having fun and learning something that they normally wouldn't have an opportunity to learn. And that is a huge benefit of what the extended time would be for us if we were to go with the TOPS ELTP model. On the teacher side of it, they're going to be receiving more professional development, more opportunity to meet with their colleagues, more time to plan intentional lessons academically so that we can raise proficiency levels, and we have the time to meet and we have the time to do it. It's also going to give us an opportunity to increase attendance. On the graphics that you see in front of you, our attendance by snapshot year to date from 2018 to 2021, 2022, we are seeing a decline in our attendance. We want students to be excited about coming to school. We want them to be able to tell you every day, I can't wait to get there because I'm looking forward to not only the academic piece of it, but I can't wait for Genius Hour. And then going over our chronic absenteeism as well. Our chronic absenteeism, that's students that are missing quite a few days within the year. It's going up. So again, it is our hope that the ELTP, again, the extended 10 days and the extended day for students is just really going to support our attendance. Again, students are going to want to be here. They're going to want to come to school every day. They're going to be excited about it. And that's all that we can ask for. Our proficiency levels at Marion Binford will also begin to rise. And right now, looking at the graphic for reading, you can see that we came in the beginning of the year at a 9% proficiency rate. At the middle of year, when we retested, our iReady diagnostic students went up from 9% to 19%. That is great progress. I'm very proud of our students. I'm proud of our staff. But there's a lot of work to be done, and I know that we can definitely do better. And the expectation is that every single one of our students is at proficiency level. That is in the green. You see that we were able to make some strides. So you're going to see a dip from the reds going into the yellows and yellows turning into greens. That is great. On the reading side, let's take a look at the math. At the math portion, we came in at the beginning of the year at 4% proficiency rate, and that's kinder through 5th grade. And we actually improved to 13% at the middle of year. That was in December. Again, you see that our reds have turned into yellows, and our yellows have turned into green. Again, our ELTP TOPS model, the extra 10 days, that extra Genius Hour at the end of the day is really going to support our students with their proficiency levels and just being excited to be at school learning. And last but not least, here are the voting guidelines. So we have families are going to be able to vote where their student is enrolled. So we do have some 5th grade parents, and yes, you might be thinking, do I need to vote for Truman or for George I. Sanchez or for another middle school that you intend on sending your student? When you vote, you'd be voting for us and what kind of calendar that we're going to have next year. So think about that. There is one vote per family, regardless of parent marital status and custody and number of children at the school. And staff with children at the school, they get to vote not only as a staff member, but they also get to vote as a parent as well. And then we do have pre-K families. So our pre-K students are going to be enrolled in kindergarten next year. So you also have a vote. We are hoping that we see a lot of you at our parent community meeting. It's Wednesday from 5:30 to 6:30. We are looking forward to seeing you all there in person. If not, this is the video that we prepared for you. I hope that we were able to answer some of your questions and you can make an informed decision on what you feel is the best for your student and our school overall for next year. And just know that after our parent meeting on Wednesday, I'll be sending out the link. You will use that link to cast your vote. Again, if you're not there in person, I will be sending that to you in email. So be on the lookout. Y'all have a great evening and thank you for your time.